Alright, so the next thing I want us to look at is how to update your WHMCS login URL. So right now, if you visit your domain name /billing/admin, you will basically be logging into your WHMCS interface. For example, if I log out right now, let me just log out and show you what I mean. So if I log out, you see that the directory where we are accessing this WHMCS login is our domain name /billing/admin. So for anybody who have access to know that your WHMCS account was stored in the billings folder, can just add /admin and we'll have access to this panel here to tamper with your application. But what I'm going to do is kind of show you how you can update this URL, and then so that nobody will have access to use that. Now note that this billings folder, I told you could name it whatever you want. Basically something someone will not think as kind of a URL to some kind of login interface. Okay, so I'm just going to enter my password. And we are back to my WHMCS interface. So what I'm going to do is to show you how you can change that particular URL. Now, if you return to your cPanel account, under File Manager, I think I have File Manager already open here. You realize that under your billings folder, okay, let it load. Inside your billings folder, we have an admin folder. And so this admin folder is what you are accessing to be able to log into your WHMCS. So for anybody who knows that your WHMCS software is inside billing, can just visit your domain /billing/admin and they will be led to the login interface. However, sometimes it's very difficult for someone to guess which folder your WHMCS is installed in. So you can kind of use some naming conventions. You can use some naming convention to prevent people from guessing this. But this is a tutorial, so I'm using billing because usually WHMCS handles billing and admin. But I'll also show you how you can secure your admin directory. So if you return to your file manager, this file here called admin, I want us to rename the file. Okay, so you can rename it whatever you want. So basically you'll be giving it a secure name where no one will be able to guess. Okay, so I'm going to just name it secure admin, or let me just add secured admin. So secure admin. So make sure you are giving this name a very unique name that nobody will be able to guess. Okay, so just name it whatever you want. I can't stress that enough. Make sure you are naming it, or you are giving it a name that nobody can guess. And once you are sure here that secure admin is okay for you, you can go ahead and click on what save or rename. Now, what we have done is previously we were able to sign into our WHMCS directory, okay, which is /admin. If I refresh now, the application should be broken because now it has no idea where that admin URL is. And so even if someone had access to know that my WHMCS files are in my billings folder, but then they don't know what my admin area directory naming convention is, okay, so they'll basically get this error, oops, something went wrong and we could not process your request. Okay, so this is the default error page that they are going to get. Now, even if you go to secure admin that we just labeled, you will still not have access to that account. So I'm going to show you that quickly. Is secure, I hope this is it. So all right, so secure admin, so that is it. So even if someone has access to secure admin right now, the person will still not be able to access that domain. Okay, so it's a critical error. You're attempting to access the admin area via a directory that is not configured. Okay, so this will still be an error. So I'm going to show you how you can configure that newly renamed directory in your application. So to do that, let's navigate to configurations. So you navigate to configurations.php, click on edit, and click on edit once more. And once you are in the edit window, I'm going to paste a piece of code and I'm going to show you how you can update it. Now, alongside with this video, I'm going to leave a link in the description to all the folder structure that I'm using for WHMCS security setup, as well as this code that you can use. Okay, so I'm just going to paste this command, and where you see example, we are going to change that to secure admin. Okay, basically the directory where we are placing our admin login directory. Okay, so we have custom admin path is equal to secure admin, and so this gives us access to this secure admin directory right here, and then we can now log in once again. Okay, so let me return to my configurations file, and I'll go ahead and save it. Okay, this time I don't want so many tabs open, so I'll go ahead and close this one as well. And then where we had critical error, which is our WHMCS, I'm going to refresh, and hopefully we should be back to our admin area. Okay, so now we are back to our WHMCS interface. Now if I log out, we will be accessing our WHMCS under your domain name /billing/secure admin. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So it's a way of you securing your account by not exposing your admin URL to users. Okay, so I'm just going to enter my password once and return to my WHMCS interface. All right. All right, so that is it for updating your WHMCS login URL, and then we will proceed with the other parts of the video.